Hi guys, we're back at you and Inside Pro Cycling TV, and since we promised it, and we had promised it last week and we weren't able to do it, but we have starting exactly today. We're starting with the Tri Tuesdays, which means that every Tuesday we're going to have and be featuring triathlon as an activity. And with us on Tri Tuesday, starting it, and I'm sure you're going to see him very often on Tri Tuesdays, is Coach LeeZohlman. LeeZohlman has a company called Body Zen, and it's one of the leading companies in coaching triathletes. So it's a privilege to have Lee with us today, and we also ride often. Lee rides in some of the rides that we do down here, and he's a very strong rider. He's been doing it for a long time, and he has some really interesting insights. So we want to talk a little bit about Body Zen. We want to talk a little bit about what we're going to do in this segment of Triathlon Tuesdays. So let's welcome Lee and say hello.
Thank you.
Hi, Lee.
Thanks for being here.
How are you,
having
man?
me here.
So listen, give us a little bit of an insight of what Body Zen is.
Body Zen started in 1998, and we're a multi-sport company. So our company covers everything from triathlon coaching, cycling coaching, swimming, running coaching, to marketing for triathlon. Also, we manage some professional triathletes. We manage professional triathlon events. We're also involved with some multimedia initiatives within triathlon.
Okay, that's all very general. Now, let's go to specifics.
All right, specifically,
for example, who do you manage?
We manage right now U.S. Olympian Maddie Reed and former long course world champion Elizabeth Christensen.
You got some heavy hitters.
Yeah, we've managed a couple other Olympians as well in the past that are now retired and living the retired athlete life. I really like the athlete management side within triathlon. It's really helped us to keep the athlete number to a very small number, so we can offer very good quality of management, because management is more than just acquiring sponsorship. Management is working on the branding and working on the marketing, working on race logistics. There's a lot involved.
Okay. Now, as far as coaching, how do you do your coaching? Because I know that you got, quite a few people that are being coached by you, but you can't take them all individually and take them riding and take them swimming and take them running, whatever. So how is that handled for, let's say that I'm an athlete and I want to get coached by you. How do you do it? How is it arranged?
Well, there's four coaches right now with Body Zen. All of our coaches are certified and insured through our sports national governing body, USA Triathlon. And the way that we start up athletes is you would come to us and we'd have a talk, and you'd tell us some of your goals, and then you would go through our startup process. And
can that be handled with a phone?
Phone, over a coffee, over lunch. Email is fine.
Okay.
We coach people all over the world.
That's what I'm trying to get at, because Inside Pro Cycling TV basically goes everywhere.
Yes.
So I just want to make sure that somebody that is not residing in this town where we are right now, which is Miami, will be able to take care of.
Sure, absolutely. We coach people all over the world, and through our online system, you would go through our startup process, which is an extensive questionnaire, and then your coach would get with you about the answers to that questionnaire and talk to you and tell you our strategy and how we are going to help you achieve your goals with our Body Zen methodology.
Okay. Now, then how do you do the follow-up? For example, I'm sure you give them goals, you give them things to do, you give them a program.
Yes.
Now, how is the follow-up handled?
The follow-up is a number of different ways, and whichever way is the best for the athlete and athlete-coach relationship. We have a very comprehensive web-based training log where the athlete can type in or upload their training device, and we can see it in real time when they upload it to their training log.
Like for example, their Polar or their
Polar,
Garmin,
SRM, Garmin, Sunto, whatever device they have can upload. We can see all of the numbers there, and that way we can see training quality, training quantity, all of that great stuff. But really the important thing is a couple times a week, phone calls or getting together with your coach is vital. We've had great results with athletes that we see 4 times a week, and I've had great results with athletes that I've never even met, and just via phone and email. But when you're with your athlete, that's always the best connection, but it's not necessary. The coach-athlete relationship, for it to be successful, really depends on communication, and it's a two-way street.
And now you have different levels. In other words, you can get more or less involved with somebody. You can have somebody that you do a follow-up a lot more frequent than other people. So,
Sure.
or they have access to you more than other people
Sure.
do.
Yep.
Correct? What are the levels there?
Well, you can get a training plan that was designed by one of our Body Zen coaches, which has just email support, where you can email your coach and have email support without phone contact, all the way up to being able to access your coach anytime you want during the week, via phone. We have all of that.
Now, you also discuss, specific goals that the person might have, during the season, so that you can coach according to those specific goals, right?
Oh, absolutely. And when we start out an athlete, we fill out a training plan and we schedule in all of the races. We prioritize all of the races. And then we also put in the weeks they're going to be doing their benchmark testing. Mm-hmm. And the benchmark testing is important because, number one, we can quantify the improvement that we see with the athlete. We can also set up new training zones with the athlete. So that periodic testing is a staple with all of our athletes.
And I tell you one thing, and this is my own personal experience, is whenever I've been doing really well in my cycling, which I haven't done triathlons, even though I've seen the birth of triathlons from the very beginning, but whenever I've done really well in my cycling has been when I've been following a program. I mean, when I have a program designed by someone else or even by myself, or that I've developed something through, through my own experience, but I create a program and then I follow that diligently. That's when I really begin to see results. When you go out to ride and just for the sake of riding or whatever, you can make some progress because actually some training is better than no training, but nothing like following a program.
I think you said it, and the program is important because, number one, having an objective person creating the program and filtering the feedback you're giving them, I think is vital for success. But there are scientifically proven ways to get people faster, and the science trickles down from the research studies that are done to the Olympic Training Center, to our coaches, and then all the way to our athletes. And the systematic training is really what we believe in, and why our athletes do so well. And most importantly, we have a very low injury rate. And that is very important because with swimming, cycling, and running, the chance of injury can go up.
Okay.
So we have a very low injury rate.
If a person follows your program, do you guarantee that they're going to improve?
I do.
I mean, what else?
I do guarantee it.
What else can we say?
Yeah.
Listen, thank you very much, Lee, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're have some time constraints here, but nevertheless, I appreciate very much you being here. I think it's going to be fascinating to do these interviews on triathlons on Tuesdays, and I look forward to seeing an ever-growing group of triathletes visiting Inside Pro Cycling TV on Tuesdays, because we're doing this for triathletes, and we're dedicating this day to you guys. So come back and see us every Tuesday, and also see us the other days of the week when we have cycling-specific trainings, as well as we're going to have visits with some of the manufacturers and, well, a whole host of things. Go in the archives, check out what we have already done, and see you next time. Thank you.